Hello everybody and welcome to my channel for January 2021. I'm going to be kicking off this month and this year with a Counterfeit Kit challenge build. And if you don't know what that is, go ahead and visit their blog at counterfeitkitchallenge.blogspot.com. They invite you every month to take an inspiration photo from a pre-made kit and build your own kit to suit your own needs. That means you can leave things out if you don't like them, add things in that you want more of, etc., etc. So I generally just take inspiration from the photo and shop my own stash. That way I'm not buying any new product and I get to using the things I already own because I bought those for a reason. I liked them, I wanted to use them, and unfortunately they just got sat on the shelf. So I pull them out and get to work. So when I'm looking at the inspiration piece, I am going to take a closer look at a few of these things. Now this kit is from the Not Just for Boys Kit Club. It was a previous kit called Flurries that is no longer available. So that's another reason to do this challenge. If you liked something that you saw but it's gone, then you can imitate it with things that you might already own or things that you can find along the way. So here are some closer views of that. We've got the whole kit view. We've got some close-up of embellishments with these brad elements. There is a stamp set in here, and definitely an alphabet set. There is a stencil, and I know that green bottle is some kind of paint product. We've got some wood veneer going on. An overall look at the embellishments. There are some electronic die cut elements in here. I probably won't be pulling those in yet because one of my new channel items will be creating my own electronic die cuts and working with those. So that will come later in the month. So let's keep looking at this kit. Here are the papers. Definitely has a snow winter vibe to it for sure, with mittens and snowmen and kind of these winter animal elements. I am liking some of this foliage kind of items going on here. I have a lot of wood grain, but I know in February I'm going to be participating in a project that's all about wood grain, so I'm probably not going to use that now and save my wood grain love for February. So let's see what else we've got. Other sides, B-sides of the paper. Red kind of checkers, some subtle polka dots, some poinsettias. Okay, let me go to my stash and get inspired by some of these pieces and see what I can come up with. All right, here's my first selection of products. The first thing that inspired me actually was that mug die cut, and the idea of warm drinks, either cocoa or coffee along those lines, was really appealing. So I went with that. And then I did find along in that same collection, this was the coffee collection by Echo Park, a red checked paper, and that worked very well with the red papers from the inspiration piece also. And then I moved on to my Christmas kit and found this lovely foliage piece, and then I pulled out a more neutral foliage piece. That is just a strip left over that has some coffee cups on it from a Chamel kit. And while I was looking through my kind of food stash with finding that coffee paper, I found all of these mug wood embellishments. So that brings in the wood embellishment element from the inspiration piece. I did find a little pack of snowflakes from my winter selection of supplies. Now, because I only have just a few sheets of pattern paper, I know I wanted to pull in some cardstock as base layers for my projects this month. Like I said in my intro video for 2021, I'm trying to keep my kits smaller so that I actually get through using most of the products this year. So we'll see how that goes. I tend to keep pulling and pulling. So here is another neutral piece because I wanted to add some more contrast to this kit. And then I started pulling pieces from scraps. Now this is a couple of partially used pieces from my winter collection supplies, and that cut apart sheet brings in some blues that I was missing from the kit. The kit inspiration piece also had stencil in it, so I found something swirly and weathery wintry without being specifically snowflakey. We don't actually get a lot of snow here, so the wintry elements I pulled in are more weathery and cozy related rather than specifically snow related. And those puffy stickers actually hold true to that too, with the words being more warm and cozy, and having some of that foliage element there also brings in a bunch of cozy. Now, I wanted to bring in, because that one Christmassy kind of piece there with the red berries and the green leaves had more green in it. I knew I wanted to bring in more green to this kit. I'd like the idea of adding a red alphabet to kind of really pop with this kit, and it goes with several of the pieces I pulled, so that should work. I have this smaller alphabet in case the red doesn't work out for certain layouts, and it's got various colors in there. And then I knew for sure I wanted more blue, because that one kind of Christmassy foliage piece had blue in it, and so did the inspiration kit. And I didn't really pull a lot of blue stuff. So those are all partial pieces left over from my scrap bin. So this month I'm encouraging you to use your scraps to find what you need. Now here's a stamp set that is weather related. Again, not specifically snow related. We get a lot of rain here where I am, so I wanted to bring in to pull that weather element. And now here are some final embellishments that were inspired both by the wood veneer and by the brad elements from the inspiration kit. So that brings the kit together, and then I realized I do need some ink because I have the stencils and the stamps in this kit. I wanted to pre-choose some colors of ink that would coordinate. So those are the colors of ink I pulled, and I will link in the show notes specifically names of papers and products that are still currently available if you're interested in those. So that wraps up this video. I will be back later in the month with at least one specific process video using this kit, and I will be back on Wednesday with another kit build for the month of January, and then again on Friday with a featured product. I hope you'll join me next time.